Hello YouTube and welcome to Freedom Wars Remastered. The game finally came out and I managed to get a copy of it. Okay, hold on. I'm just closing some things on my browser. OBS, what? Okay, so this game
Population 7 billion.
has English voice acting. Okay, so some of the frames might drop a little because OBS. But yeah, so as of this recording, this is launch day. I am recording this on. And yeah, it's one of the few games I actually been looking forward to.
200,000.
Now I don't have to play it on the Vita exclusively.
Numbers in Panopticon 12,984,450,000.
Oh,
Criminals 6,000,000 criminals. Criminals 26,000,000.
okay, there's Mr. Protagonist. Well, the chick next to him is the female default protagonist.
0.00 female 49.8 female equal to 2.0 stop 30.0 trillion stop 0.0.
Alrighty.
Have not guilty 0.
Yeah, they have fucking dragons on here, but they're robots. I miss this game. Well, I mean, I've been playing it on my Vita, but I just realized I'm gonna have to remake my character. So that's the default accessory, the little robot waifu you could get with you. Or it could be a male one if you want a male one, but me personally, nah, I'll pass. Oh shit, I just realized the multiplayer's back because of this game. Multiplayer was fun in Freedom Wars. That's how I got some shit early. Well, on my old save, I don't have it anymore. Fun fact, in the original game, it's believed that... I mean, I've already said this, but your robot characters, your robot partners, they're supposedly emotionless, but I know I've already stated this. They've been made by dead people, and there's hints that your partner may have some emotion in some dialogue.
Of course, with two men, the possibilities are limited. It is possible that one of them eats, or both of them eat, or perhaps neither of them eat. But imagine for a moment that there are two nations, each of them home to 100 starving men. This time, you have 100 loaves,
That fucker.
shall we say.
Talking about the guy in the blue shirt.
Two countries in the grip of famine, and not enough wheat to share between them. Can you imagine what happens next? Well, let me tell you.
That guy's cool. There's an abductor. They're trying to recapture a civilian, or they're capturing a civilian. For all we know, we could be kidnapping a civilian. In the opening. Having flashbacks about playing this on my Vita. Played it with some randos online. Pretty fun game. By the way, we're in the first person of the protagonist, obviously. Damn.
That thing got you good. Hey, you can see me, right? Looks like it. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the mystical realm between life and death.
So I'm dead.
In a bit of a bad mood, are we? I suppose that's understandable. I'm Ares. Ares then.
Oh, that's how you pronounce her name, Ares.
You
I
are?
Okay, so fun fact, this game never had English voice acting when it was on the PlayStation Vita. I mean, I always played with the Well, yeah, it was always in Japanese voice acting, because they didn't bother to, give it English. Okay, now, what am I naming my character? Rodney Munch? Nah. You know what? No, let's not name it after Red Harlow from Red Dead Redemption. Sure. Oh, I can't fit it. I can't fit it. Okay. Nope, no cyberpunk names, I guess. Let's see. Okay, maybe Persona? I don't know. By the way, I'm literally looking at my shelf. I don't have my tracking on because I was testing it on startup. It was giving performance issues because of how shitty my laptop is. Oh my god, I can name myself John Kratos. You know, the character from God of War. Fuck it. Trevor. Can I fit Belmont? Nah, you know what? Let's not put the... Oh my god, I can't remember Sypha's last name, but I don't even think it fits. John Freedom War? Freedom. John Freedom. No, 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 no. My name is John. It's John Freedom, the main character of Freedom Wars.
Are you happy with this name? John?
Yes. Wait, did they say the name? Okay, so in this game, I never played the female character. I just never wanted to. Like, a female protagonist. No offense, because I know a lot of people like to play female characters in, like, these types of games. But the reason why is, as I've shown in the PS Vita version of this game, you could just make... Like, I'm just gonna make, like, a female partner, robot partner. Okay. Let's see. I mean, it doesn't really matter which one I pick. You know what? We'll be John Freedom War. I'm just gonna change... I'm not gonna edit him too much. Okay, let's... I could change the hair, right? Okay, yeah, there. I could just change the face. Okay, let's pick, yeah, this one. Oh, I just realized. Okay, so it includes the DLC stuff that you had to buy. Well, you either had to buy or it was given for free on the PlayStation Vita version. So it includes all the expansion stuff that was on there. Okay. Okay, there, I could change my hairstyle. I usually turn my character into Dante for some reason. Just because I thought it was kind of funny. I might not recognize some of these hairstyles because they were from, the DLC from, the old ones. Looks like I have turd in my hair. Next.
This'll get you. Good. Take this.
Okay, so that's the default voice.
Requesting support. Feel like I have somewhere to be.
Back up, please. Sorry for the hassle. This is the moment, right here.
Okay. Let's help me out.
Owe you one. Still alive. Owe you one. And so it goes.
Give me a hand. There! Here I come!
A little help. I'll hang around a bit. Thanks. Assist me. I'm feeling great.
This is exciting. I'm here to save you. Well, that was quick.
That'll do. A little help. A little help.
Let's go. Well, that was quick.
Take this.
This is exciting. We won!
Look at yourself. I'm feeling great. Great job. I'm feeling great. Look at yourself. Look at yourself.
Behold!
Assist me. I'll hang around. Help. A little help.
Give me a hand. Give me a hand.
Wish I had something better to do. I failed. Observe. Still alive. Observe. Eat this.
So glad you're okay. Situation is nominal.
Sorry for the hassle. How'd you like this? How'd you like this is the moment? Back up, please.
Yeah, I'll just use that one. Okay, where should I make myself from? Oh, they officially made it take place in Japan now. Okay, so in the PlayStation Vita one, at least in the American one, you could pick to be you were very it wasn't any Japanese towns. For some reason, they just put like places in states in America. Except I picked Tokyo still because you still had the option to pick like a select few other countries. Okay, now let's see. Kyoto, Osaka. You know what? Yeah, let's just pick Tokyo. I think that's what I picked in the original version. Alright, it's John Freedom.
Yeah, I like it. Nice name. And you don't look too bad either.
Check me out, miss.
You're lucky you can see me, you know. It means there's something very, very important you have to do. And I think you might really be able to do it, you know? You can bring the fighting to an end. You can bring about the great transformation. You can put an end to people's suffering and pain. Assuming you want to do all that, of course.
Nah, I'm kinda evil.
Roger that.
I'm kinda dead right now.
Oh,
I guess I'll just
can't
be
believe I
blocking
forgot.
some dialogue.
You're going to meet her soon.
There we go.
And when you do, you have to help her. Helping her will be the first step on your journey towards the great transformation. See you again soon, okay? Bye for now.
By the way, okay, so the reason why this game also is being remastered is the dev wants to make a sequel. So I hope this sells well. I know a lot of PlayStation Vita owners wanted this game to make a comeback.
Come on, sinner. Let's roll.
All right. Like, at least this time they have English voice acting.
Your accessory bit the dust, but your willow generator's still in one piece. That's something.
But the cutscene, I rescued her.
What's with the silent treatment, sinner?
Accessory? Willow generator? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm just gonna say that.
Health scan initiated. Signs of amnesic impairment or cognitive faculties detected.
Damn it, amnesia? Again? For the love of... Okay. We'll worry about this later. Right now we gotta...
Again? Okay, so my character's had amnesia before.
Stay close, sinner. You've lost your memory. We don't want you losing your life along with it. Let's do this.
Alright, let's go.
First thing we need to do is locate the enemy abductor. Let's move out. I'll take point. You guys watch my six.
Apparently they made some of the battle and battle-related stuff better.
Over here!
Carlos, good? Enemy in camp. Sorry, unforeseen circumstances. You know.
No need to apologize. By myself.
Take the brunt. Here now. Let's put this thing out of commission. If it's empty, reload. Listen up, sis. Take a big hit out. Don't try to be a hero. Fall back and regroup.
Let me just cut this arm off while you talk.
Time ain't on your side. You can use a first aid kit to patch yourself up pretty much instantly.
I know how to play. I just need to know the buttons. I want the head. I want some head. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna try to carve the head off. I want head. Give me head. I'm talking about the robots. I want to cut the robot's head off. All right, there we go. Oh, I forgot to check if it dropped an item, because usually in the Vita version, they sometimes like to drop items you could just pick up.
So that bump on the head really did knock out your memory, huh? Guess it's true what they say. The harder a brain is to wash, the easier it is to wipe.
Yeah.
Nothing else for it then, I guess. It's back to the bottom rung of the career ladder and a stinking code 1 star for you. You'll be back upstairs in no time, though, I'll bet.
Yeah, so our character was a badass before they lost their amnesia. Well, they lost their they lost their memory, so we were a badass, but now that we got amnesia, we're back to level 1 with shitty equipment.
Well, if it ain't the welcoming committee.
Oh yeah, also they use...
Been found guilty of the crime of reckless loss of memory, in addition to 256 other infringements of the People's Charter.
Also they use the robots as like... for like police or whatever.
It is my duty to inform you that you have been returned to Code Level 1, and will be obliged to participate in the re-education initiative generously provided by your Panopticon.
A what? 250... I'm sorry, what are you talking about?
Tough break, sinner. But you'll be climbing the ring soon enough. Now, let's make this the last time I have to give you this little speech. Don't get amnesia again. That's an order.
Okay, so we've already had amnesia before, it's implied.
sinner. Wacky wacky, rise and shine. Today is the first day of your new life as a prototype member of your society. You've been very naughty, you know. In the middle of a vital operation, you recklessly
Vital?
squandered a resource in which your society had invested a great deal your memory. How could you? How could you jeopardize the joy and prosperity of your panopticon after all it's done for you?
Yeah. I'm sure you guys saw this last time, but yeah, the panopticon you live in has a propaganda mascot, literally called Percy Propa,
Luckily, all you
and it's this bear.
part in the re-education
It's related to another character later.
from Code 1. Oh, and if your sentence reset to 1,000,000 years. Okay with you?
I got an achievement. It says it's called Menace to Society, and it says to earn your first punishment, which is this.
That's the spirit. You've just taken your first step on the road back to becoming a productive, meaningful member of the most idyllic society in the whole wide world.
So apparently all of the panopticons were like related to like the government, and then they just eventually started fighting for resources, I recall, in the lore. And then there's like the ones that are underground that think they're superior to the surface dwelling ones that are like the main threats with their advanced technology and whatnot.
Now, let's get on with the re-education.
Also, they have better living quality.
Hold on a second. Your accessory was destroyed in your last operation, wasn't it? Well, our panopticon is nothing if not unfailingly generous. Introducing your brand new demonic facilitation unit. Go on. Have a fiddle with the settings, why don't you?
Alright, making my robot waifu. Alright. We're gonna keep you default right here. Okay, I'm gonna keep the height the same. Ah, there we go. Booba. Alright, so now let's see what faces. Well, if any of y'all want like an older woman as your robot, there you go. It's one of the defaults. Okay. Okay, this is just the same, just with the eyelashes, I guess. I'm trying to find which one did I usually use. You know what? Let's not try to make it match my PlayStation Vita one. I mean, my character somewhat matches. Yeah, you could keep that. I want to change your hair, though. Oh yeah, your eyes. We'll have you a little spooky. I mean, I always made the robot waifu like a tomboy-looking one. Oh yeah, I have the DLC hairs. I think I usually use this one. But I didn't have all the DLC hairs, so I don't know. Like on my original character, not like the one I had on the Vita video. Okay, let's change. Okay, we just have the defaults. You know, I could see it so much better on this remaster than on the Vita. Goth GF? Holy crap. Alright, we'll just keep you the same.
Unable to carry out order. Welcome to the Panopticon.
Unable to carry out order.
Abductor detected.
Welcome to the Panopticon.
Welcome to the Panopticon.
Abductor detected. Welcome to the Panopticon.
Abductor detected.
Okay, you know what? Let's change the eyes. They're kind of freaking me out. I can make it blue. Guess not. You know what? Let's just make it matching. I think I made her like 10-ish usually. Like my original character was like 10-ish. Well, my original one. Doesn't really matter though. Alright.
Welcome to the Panopticon. Welcome to the Panopticon.
Welcome to the Panopticon.
Unable to carry out order. Unable to. Welcome to the Panopticon. Abductor detected. Abductor detected.
Welcome to the unable to carry out. Welcome to the abductor unable to carry out order.
Unable to carry out order. Abductor detected. Welcome to the Panopticon.
There. That wasn't so hard now, was it? And now that you have got the accessory you always dreamed of, you'd better make sure you obey its every command. Or else... Never forget your accessory is Panopticon property. You've been issued it on the understanding that you will honor, obey, and be nice to it at all times. Now, for the future joy and prosperity of your Panopticon, it's time to get out there and give it your all.
So yeah, basically the robots are your watchdogs, and since you're a prisoner, you broke the law of getting amnesia. Oh wait, didn't I usually give her thicker thighs? You can do that, by the way. You can.
Confirming Utopedia data match. Confirmed. Cell occupant is an officially registered listener belonging to this Panopticon. Initiating self-introduction protocol. Greetings. I am your accessory. I shall be your constant companion. It is a pleasure to meet you. Preparing to launch re-education initiative. Commence operation.
I have to be careful how I answer.
Guilty of the most serious infringement of the People's Charter, being an unproductive drain on resources. For this crime, you have been sentenced to 1 million years of penal servitude.
She said penal.
You will not be free until you have served or worked off this sentence in its entirety. Utopedia is a central database where all information pertaining to this Panopticon is stored.
It's kind of crazy now. Like, it took a remaster to get this game actual English voice act. I mean, when they made it, I guess Sony didn't really have much faith in it, even though they were trying to get their own Monster Hunter.
My role as your accessory is to relay information on your behavior to the database, allowing your personal data to
So
be
they
kept
didn't-
up to date.
So they didn't bother giving it English voice acting in the original version?
I will continue to do so until you cease to exist. Your existence and consequent consumption of resources constitute grave crimes against society. The length of your sentence reflects the seriousness of your crimes. The Panopticon is the pinnacle of human achievement. A society designed to maximize the joy and prosperity of its members. The resources essential to human existence have been depleted, and supplies continue to dwindle. The pooling of resources, technology, and knowledge are the most efficient means of survival. The Panopticon system allows, through a rigid system of shared contribution, the maximum distribution of joy and prosperity throughout the populace. However, in such a society, those who consume resources without contributing to productivity sin simply by existing.
So if you live here and you're just existing and you're, like, not a worker, you're gonna get imprisoned.
You are required to make amends for your crimes. Until you have done so, you will not be granted freedom. You are not permitted to escape. You are not permitted to take your own life. You are not permitted to refuse to survey your Panopticon. You are not permitted to sleep lying down. You are not permitted to speak of or think about the future. You are not permitted
Jeez.
to do anything that you have been explicitly granted the right to do. I am required to subject you to continual surveillance in order to ensure that you do not violate these, or any other, rules. Welcome to the Panopticon.
Wow, this video...
You are a sinner, guilty of the gravest transgression of our society's law. You will be afforded no freedoms whatsoever. However, there is hope. The Panopticon has generously granted you the right to contribute to the greater good, and to be rewarded for doing so. Contribute to the joy and prosperity of your Panopticon, and your sentence will be reduced. Work off your entire sentence, and you will be free to go. Your contributions will also earn you freedoms in form of various entitlements. Contribution is the act of working towards the greater good. In other words, laboring to further the joy and prosperity of your Panopticon. Entitlements take various forms. These range from the right of...
I wish I could skip this, because I know.
...to the easing off restrictions on your actions and movement. You currently have 0 entitlements. Contribute to your Panopticon in order to begin claiming new freedoms. The range of entitlements available to you will be dictated by your code level and the degree to which you have contributed to the greater good. The code, or contribution-oriented distribution of entitlements, system is an 8-level rating system indicating the value of a sinner's contribution to society. As a sinner's code level increases, they will be granted access to an ever-widening range of entitlements. The structure of the Panopticon mirrors the code system, with higher code sinners residing on higher cell tiers, and living in greater degrees of comfort. To achieve a higher code level, sinners are required to pass the requisite code exam. The examination system is overseen by the Committee for Social Selection. Advancement to the next level may only be achieved with the approval of the committee. In order to be granted permission to take a code exam, a sinner must first meet the exam requirements. You are currently at code level 1. As such, your cell is located on level 1 of Citizens Promenade. You are a sinner of the lowest possible social standing. Your initial aim should be to pass the level 2 code exam.
Okay, I have to claim rights and whatnot.
Joy lies in contributing to the joy and prosperity of the Panopticon. This is also your duty, and reason you are permitted to exist. By giving your all for the greater good, you will be amply rewarded. And one day, you may even earn your freedom.
But keep in mind, if you... Lore-wise, I believe if you do earn your freedom, you have to be, like, one of the civilians that you rescue on missions. Because they're all, like, mechanics and stuff like that. Like, they in some way work also, it's just they got the easier jobs. Well... I would say the more laid-back jobs where you're not, like, out there basically being the military. but the civilians constantly get kidnapped, so rip. Also, I feel like in the lore, if, like, let's say a Sinner's Panopticon got destroyed, and they are just wandering around, if another Panopticon found them, they would probably capture them and force them to level 1 in their camp, or city, or whatever. I think that's actually a thing in the lore. I'm not sure. I don't remember all the lore to Freedom Wars.
In addition to watching over you, my job is to offer practical assistance in all your activities.
Also, you're not allowed to leave this place. I feel like it's literally a dictatorship, kinda.
Should you have further questions, I am obligated to answer them.
Alright. Now, if I walk around my cell too much while she's here watching me, I get fined a few years. Also,
I am here to educate and inform you. Contributions to the greater good can be made in various ways. However, as a sinner, your main contribution will be Medibi carrying out voluntary Ours is not the only panopticon. Contribution operations are carried out to ensure our survival and advance our. These operations chiefly take the form of combat missions carried out against the forces of rival panopticons attempting to encroach on our territory or steal resources. Operations appropriate to your level of experience will be issued to you by the Office of Peace and Stability. A re-education operation has been issued and assigned to you. Your reckless and irresponsible memory loss has exceeded skills your panopticon invested so much in teaching you. This operation has been designed to reintroduce some of the more basic combat techniques and maneuvers. It will take place in a dedicated training facility and access the personal responsibility.
okay, yeah.
To access these services.
Okay, so yeah, basically, I have to go fight other rival panopticons. Oh shit, I just realized.
Activity confirmed. Sentence increased.
I got sentenced 10 years in prison because I walked around my cell. Taking 5 or more steps within the containment cell. Yeah. Also, keep in mind, if we were to die, like let's say a sinner doesn't do his thing and he just dies in prison, they would use his corpse to make one of these robots, because the robots, it's heavily, I recall in the original version, there's dialogue that heavily implies that, oh yeah, when sinners get killed in combat, sometimes their bodies, like, are gathered and they're used to make robots. So, like, all of these robots, like, they say they're synthetic, but they're, in all actuality, they're using corpses of dead sinners, which is what you are, to make these things.
Access the personal responsibility. Launch accessory services.
So, hey, you from out of town?
Productive conversation is a violation of the People's Charter. Your sentence has been extended.
You see that, folks? Do not talk to women. You get 20 years in prison if you try to talk. I just wanted to do that as a joke. Okay, let's at least get the tutorial down. I might have to end the video. It's gonna be a little shorter, but then I'm gonna record more of this, don't worry. Alright. I could smell dinner, that's why.
Initiating Operation Commencement Protocol. You will now be transferred to the training facility. Be aware that Code 1 sinners are not permitted visual stimulation beyond the walls of their cells and field of battle. For this reason, your vision will be restricted during transportation to the training.
Jesus. I feel like, yeah, like Code 1 sinners, some of them are just captured from other panopticons also. But majority are just people who broke the law. With how badly, horribly they're treated. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Instruction will be provided throughout the re-educate program. Please proceed with the operation.
Okay, yeah, I could dash.
Proceed to the next room.
Okay, so L1. I'm using a PS4 controller, just so you know. Right, items. I know in my
Nearby resources.
I know in my video I already did like a video on this. On the tutorial and whatnot. It's relatively the same.
Position confirmed. Door unlocked.
Yeah,
To the next room.
but they also changed how the crafting mechanics.
Eliminate all hostiles.
God, I am ass at aiming sometimes.
Threat suppressed. Door unlocked.
Yes, yes.
Eliminate all hostiles.
Okay, so you could go for cover.
Re-education operation complete. Please return to your cell.
I could have picked up some items, but I'm pretty sure they're just useless items they'll take. Yes, yes, I could donate. Let's donate a frag grenade.
Contribution logged. In light of your successful completion of the initial education operation, inventory functionality has been added to your personal responsibility portal. The inventory function can be used to view items seen in the completion of your... A second re-education operation. Please sign up for the...
Okay, you know what? Okay, since I've already done this in my previous video on the Vita version, it's the same, it just has English voice acting. I'm probably just gonna skip through the tutorial dialogue, okay? Okay, yeah, no. I was gonna end the video right there.
Your vision will be restricted.
Yep. But yeah, I already know how to play. Well, actually, they might have changed some of the buttons, because, yeah, they did. Because, the PS Vita, I believe, used to have to push up on the D-pad to switch weapons.
Throughout the re-education program. Please proceed with the operation. Eliminate all hostiles.
Oh, look. They might have changed the tutorial a little bit. By the way, is this still technically a Sony game? Because this game's also on the Nintendo Switch, it's just not on Xbox. I like that he could basically just attack on Titan all over the place.
Door unlocked.
But yeah, so when I first play this, I usually use the melee weapons, but I come to learn people mostly use their gun because it's easier to deal with certain, like...
Eliminate all hostiles.
Okay, let me switch. Apparently, though, they were trying to fix the combat. No head? Normally it's way harder to kill those, obviously.
Threat suppressed. Door unlocked.
Okay, so when clinging onto the pod... Okay, yeah, it's just going over that.
Sever abductor pod. Pod will glow blue when locked on.
Stun.
Convey citizen to RRU.
Time to run. Butterfingers. It says Butterfingers because... I said Butterfingers because I got an achievement that says that. Because I dropped the,
Re-education operation.
Oh, they have voice lines.
Please return to your cell.
I think when you, rescued a civilian, they didn't have any voice lines when you rescued them. That or they did, but I just didn't hear them. Or know it was them because of all the Japanese voices.
Contribution logged. Re-education initiative. New functions have been added to your... The loadout function is now available. This function...
Yes, the loadouts. So I could now add items and stuff. Like I could change my weapons and whatnot. Combat items. I mean, the accessories have infinite ammo, I believe. Oh, I have to talk.
Re-education initiative complete. You may now claim the entitlement enabling you to undertake a record. Use the entitlements, the window.
Okay, yeah, basically she's just telling me I need to claim the rights to take on regular missions and other stuff. Claim entitlements. Every day. There, now I could do regular missions. Aesthetic. Okay, so yeah, that's the same. Then these are the equipments.
Acquisition of a regular operation. Do you have any questions? Regular operations take place outside the walls of the transport to and prepare for. Be advised. If you are defeated and your allies and accessory, if sustainability reaches 0, the situation will be deemed.
Okay, regular mission. Alright.
Initiating operation commencement. Your vision will be restricted from now on. You will be accompanied by an accessory in all operations. Commands can be issued to your accessory. Proceeding to military transporter.
And there we go. So this first mission, it shouldn't be too hard. It's just, oh, you're gonna have to fight like a enemy.
You look pretty chipper too. You're a hard one to keep down, huh?
Hey, is this that piece of shaz you were telling me about?
Who's this? Is he a friend of yours?
You haven't had the pleasure, have you? While you were relearning the ropes, we dropped it in a rookie center to take your place. We'll be fighting alongside each other.
You lost your memory, right? Great, my friend. Well, my name's Matthias. Think you can remember that?
The plan is for you two to start working together. And I'm the sucker who'll be guiding you rookies every step of the way.
Hey, if you don't want to hang out with us grunts, You could ask the con authorities for a transfer and we could get a different instructor. You know, like a prettier one.
Or maybe I can get you transferred to latrine duty. How about that, wise guy?
Oh, so he could clean toilets.
No, there's a few of you, and from what I hear, some of them are real talents. If you make it to code level 2, that's a big if. You'll meet them soon enough. It's short for Panopticon. Can't go busying up the comms channels every time with that mouthful.
All right, enough talk already. There's a citizen out there waiting for a hero like me to come save him. Let's get this turkey shoot out of the way before I die of old age.
You know, I never pictured that would be his English voice. It just seems weird, but again, it just seems weird to me because whenever I played this, they were always in again, no English voice acting, so I always heard the Japanese voice. It's just kind of weird to me hearing that voice come out of his mouth. I'm just so used to the Japanese voices.
You really did get a bump on the head, didn't you? Citizens are the ones with the book smarts. Without them, we'd be living in mud huts. They're the brains and we're the brawn.
Basically, the sinners are military.
And that's how I like it. I mean, they don't have to risk their necks out in the field like us, but getting snatched by other cons all the time, not my scene.
If you two are done yapping, we got a job to do. Time to...
Okay, yeah. Alright. Okay, so I have those two guys helping me along with their robots and then my robot.
Escort reclaimed citizens to RRS within time limit. Munitions and medical supplies can be acquired on the battlefield. Replenish supplies as necessary.
I kind of want to skip this, but, you know.
Enemy resistance anticipated.
Okay, so the easy mode enemies, and then that.
Facing abductors. Attack strain astronomical.
I recall hearing... I think I remember in...
Abductor pods to free captured citizens.
Okay, yeah, so I break them out of that.
RRS will not appear until citizens are freed.
Okay, I'm just gonna skip it.
Citizen captured by all PSVita. Subdue target and reclaim citizen.
I was gonna say, I recall hearing even the big robots are made out of organic material somewhat.
Allied
Which makes it even more fucked up, so what is it made out of?
PSVita located. Destroy pod and reclaim captured citizen.
On the short and something struck. Let's start boring this guy down.
This one's all mine.
Okay, I'm still getting used to the controls. Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah, I need to shoot it. Just soften the arm. I keep pushing the wrong button. I keep thinking of the Vita buttons. Because it had a similar layout to, well, the Vita has, like, the same buttons as the PS4 controller I'm using.
Power loss confirmed.
All right, let's smash that pod open. Use the door to rip up hood and kick that citizen out of here.
I want to take your arm off.
Abductor pod destroyed. Secure citizen. Enemy abductor structural integrity at 50%. Caution, enemy abductor.
There goes your arm.
Advise immediate full frontal assault.
You lost your arm privileges.
RU deployed. Forwarding coordinates.
Almost not bad.
Initiating citizen extraction protocol. Citizen secured. Delivered to resource reclamation unit.
Wait, so the citizens have names now?
Resource reclamation units no operational.
Oh, wait, no, they always had names. It's just in the game, they never... Whenever you talk to them, it never said their name.
Enemy abductor immobilized. Initiating citizen extraction protocol.
And it's dead.
Initiating enemy abductor destroyed.
Okay, so now we know which civilians we rescued.
Citizen reclamation confirmed.
I can't remember if she was chill, because they... Some of the civilians were like dicks after you rescued them.
OPS post-engagement report.
And they somehow blame you for them getting captured.
Donate resources to the Ministry of Productivity to earn entitlement points.
Okay, so they just automatically pick up items when I walk up to them. That's actually nice. Because you used to have to press circle to pick them up, so... It was kind of... It was kind of fucking with me, because I played Freedom Wars on the Vita not too long ago. Arasaka. And actually, the gun's called an Arasaka. I wanted to say Arasaka because of Cyberpunk.
Vital signs indicate advanced fatigue. Ability to contribute effectively will be impaired. Initiate rest period.
Okay, it's a lose-lose situation with this dialogue right here. If I say, okay, maybe a quick nap, my character's not allowed to lay in his bed, and he's gonna lay down and get charged. If I say, no, I'm fine, thanks, you're wasting energy and you need rest. 20 years. I don't know which one's longer, so I'm gonna say okay.
You do not have the right to recline. Your sentence has been extended.
Yeah, I think if I said, oh no, I'm fine, I don't need to sleep, I get like 20 years.
Only me. Welcome back to the immaterial plane. The magical, mystical realm. Somewhere between life and death. Pretty spooky, right?
There's a lot of lore you could find throughout the game about her boss. Like who he was before he became whatever the hell he is now, because... And I think there might even be lore on her. It's confusing, but yeah. I still don't know what she is and what the deal is. Is she dead? Is she like... I don't know.
Now, do you remember all the stuff
I mean, her name's Ares.
when we first met? Great. It's nice when people pay attention.
Yes, great transformation, and I have to meet someone.
It's almost time. Are you ready? She's going to need your help. Hurry. She can't wait forever without her. The great transformation will never happen. Oh, looks like it's time for you to wake up. But we'll meet again soon.
Good morning. Vital signs have normalized. Condition is now adequate. An operation has been issued and assigned to you by the Office of Peace and Stability. Please sign up for the operation that has been issued to you.
Okay, claim deliveries. I think it's just gonna give me some stuff. Save.
Yes, granted.
Oh, it just closes immediately. But anyway. So I'm gonna end it right here. So yeah, Freedom Wars is back. And so the reason why it got remastered is the dev literally wants to make another game. He wants to make a sequel, which Freedom Wars was set up for a sequel. It's just it was unfortunate to be launched on the fucking PlayStation Vita, which it was so unfortunate. It was such a good game. I remember being super into it, and I always liked customizing my character and the robot waifu that I always had. Cause you get to see what both versions of the costumes look like. So like if you're playing a male character, you could have like a female robot, and then you could see the difference between the costumes and whatnot. Also, it was just always fun. Like I always liked the characters. I liked going through the story. Remember I even started a new game after I beat it. But I also remember, come on, I need more of this. You just leave the game on that. It's like set up for a sequel with so many questions brought up. Like, okay, I'm not gonna spoil it. Even though I'm sure I've said some spoilers on the video I made when I was playing the Vita version. But oof, it's just the ending. It just sets it up. I don't know if they made a change to it, or maybe some of the extra content they have has more story for after that. But yeah. So yeah, if you're interested in the remaster, it's available on Steam. That's where I got it. They did make some changes to like the item crafting, which, to be honest, I haven't seen it yet, but I did not like the crafting in this game. Like, compare it to like God Eater and Monster Hunter. You had to like build some facilities. You had to upgrade the facilities. Like, it goes into like managing like certain buildings you could have built. I mean, I guess I could say it's kind of like MGS Peace Walker had like a similar thing where you had to build your mother base or something. It's kind of similar to that, but I would say it was more annoying on the Vita. And yeah, and then you had to have the right civilians you could use to make the items and whatnot, and just certain civilians were better for certain things, and then after you use them, they're gone from your inventory. It's just a lot. I could see why people wouldn't have liked the crafting, but I'm happy to also see there's English voice acting this time around, because in the original Freedom Wars, you could only play it with Japanese voice acting and English subtitles. Which, it's fine, but sometimes I just don't feel like reading. So, yeah. But anyway, I'm definitely going to play more of this. Was my favorite PlayStation Vita game, and it's so awesome to see it make a comeback. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. I'm going to go eat dinner.